YouTube. There we go. I basically got all my pre-raid best, and I'm doing my first 10-man next tomorrow, which I'll stream. I didn't stream yesterday because I had to get everything caught up and out and just be done with it so I could stop losing sanity every day. I'm kind of feeling like we're going to pull the gold Snorlax today, if I'm being honest with you guys. $38 months? Thank you, Tetsnick. Appreciate you. Honestly, I think I'm still going to make that happen too. They had no explanation for it. They said it was an outage after I asked. Batgirl, I made a post on Discord. But basically, like, here, let me just copy and paste it. No, you're good. I just posted a message. It'll have to be a temporary command. Well, I can make it in a second, if nobody can. I just want to get this break lined up. But yeah, Batgirl, hopefully that answers your question. No, don't make it that because you guys are gonna mess up spelling that every time. All right. Probably because you still have a lot. Three, six, nine. It's because you're dedicated, dude. But again, everybody, like, thank you for being very patient. I'm literally going to make it so that this, if me and Nick are like both in a very like short coma, stuff will still get shipped. That's what I'm working on. I'm just going to clone myself. I'm just going to be two people instead of one. It's easier then, you know? Just have a spare me laying around. I need brilliance. I'm doing good. Better now this stuff is updating. Because I was about to lose it. They're about to lock me up, throw away the key if I kept going like that. To send in your resume? I'm pretty sure if I would hire you, like, I wouldn't even interview you. It would just be good. But that wasn't even the issue, Tetsnick. It was the fact that, like, it was a post office, and then Nick got sick. And I can't have that. Like, legit. It can't be both ever again. The sorting was done. That wasn't the issue. Plus, we already got like 5 people. But yeah, for sure, if in the future it calls for it, like 100%, I will reach out. Oh my gosh, that would be so nice. Because I've dealt with the post office in multiple different like levels in different companies, right? Like before I did this, I had to deal with like marketing stuff for mailing and whatnot as one aspect of the job. It's such a headache to get anything done. He's all right now. The fact that that's a government job too, like they get good benefits too. It's surprising that like I mean I guess in recent years like they've definitely been understaffed and like overworked. But I don't really like excuses because none really get made for me, you know? At the end of the day, you gotta do your job. Yeah, we fired his alter ego. No, Nick is still with us. But, so this first package with tracking updated, just so people don't get re-aggravated when you get this one and then you're like, oh, this isn't everything. The rest of it is literally right behind it, being dropped off tonight. We just wanted to get the initial one moving because I didn't want anybody to wait anymore, even to just get all the packages together. I mean, no. But that ends up being a political discussion, which I don't want to have. Gold Mew. First hit of today. John. Very graded. Very graded. Very gradable, John. All I could say is, real man, I'm real excited about Ripple. Feels good to be a crypto, like, small whale, like a baby whale. And Drapion is dark. Michael Shornick. As soon as they get reinstated, like on Robinhood, I think it's over. It's already at like 50 cents right now. Baby Doge. I got some ETC and I got some regular like Doge, like just in case, you know, if it pops off, I dump. It was so cheap, I couldn't like not. I couldn't afford not to get it. Dude, I don't... This is so over my head now with the whole swaps. When you say swap, are they swapping to like a different blockchain? More or less. That Pikachu is very nice. Congrats to you, John. Is it Elon Musk getting like investigated or sued for manipulating of cryptos and whatnot? I think he's going through with the Twitter buyout too. Got a couple eggs in that basket. He probably has hundreds of lawsuits going at a time. Yeah, that's what the lawyers are for, right? The insurance. I would say the manipulating thing. I think it's pretty hard to prove. And like, if he tweets something, it's like it's freedom of speech. What crypto? Ripple, dude. I'm like a crypto small whale in terms of how much I'm holding right now. We got it like right when it was going into the lawsuit and getting off of a platform. I think we paid like 10 or 20 cents. Not even. I think it was 10 cents. The thing about Ripple is, though, one, it was in a lawsuit with the SEC. They were trying, like, they were being made an example of, but they're like winning right now. They're about to win, and their processes are used basically anywhere overseas for banks transferring money. So I was like, all right, let's go. And they were still getting contracts while they were in that lawsuit. You can't buy it on like Robinhood, or I don't even know if you could buy it anywhere. I'm sure there's places you can, but I don't know if they're safe. Who's subbed? Get that heat. Thank you. Appreciate your sub. First break is shaping up to be pretty good. I'm feeling something crazy from this stack of chilling, if I'm being honest. Ordered some more boxes and they already shipped. Appreciate it. You are very, very welcome. Everything should be caught up, Kill Steven. Like, it was just the perfect storm of a headache for me and for Nick. And for you guys. But it'll be completely caught up by tonight, literally. I have a little idea for Friday, I think. I'll let it be a surprise. And that's just a short-term one. I've been kind of like itching to do something. That'll be a lot of fun. Well, dude, collecting, I mean, I'll be the first one to tell you that it's as close as you can get to being a kid again. Be it getting a graded card, be it getting a hit, opening packs. And I think that's important. That's the reason why I do it, to be honest, or if I'm being honest with all of you. I still remember, like, opening packs when I was a kid. And my memory is, like, really, really, I don't know why, but, like, I could remember very specific details from, like, when I was, like, 4 or 5 years old. And I remember, like, looking in a binder when I get, like, my cards from when I was a kid. I can remember where I pulled the card at, too, where I opened the pack. Got your 3-year-old daughter into it? Dude, it's a good feeling. It's a fantastic feeling. A lot of times, where I was at before when I lived with my parents, she would take me to, like, Oak Brook Mall, because she had to, like, get shopping done or something, and I was allowed, like, maybe 1 pack at the Warner Brothers store, and I'd walk around and just, I'd open my 1 pack and I'd read every card. I'd be like, oh my gosh, this is awesome. Hyper Trainer. I'm trying to think like how we felt towards Japanese cards or packs when we were kids, because like there were a couple stores that sold them, even like gas stations. Sometimes I remember when I was little, they were like random places, but they didn't have the U.S. packs and they had the Japanese packs. I think we liked them less. It's been 2 weeks for her so far. She's opened 4. See, as a kid, I never got to open a booster box. They weren't really like. They weren't. If you didn't go to a card shop, you weren't going to see a booster box though. Like there wasn't a boost. There's really hardly ever a booster box on the shelf at like Walmart or Target or something. You're doing everything you didn't get to do as a kid. Oh yeah, dude. I still do it with my mom, just messing around with her, obviously, because the my entire family was from Sicily, so it's like they it's in our like blood or like in our culture, especially when they came over, to not like it was a waste of money to them, like to buy packs. I still got them here and there, but like never a crazy amount. And now when we go for like release pickups for inventory, and we got like a semi truck full basically, I'll like message her the invoice and be like, "Mom, remember when you only said 1 pack?" And she laughs every time. I feel like there wasn't an abundance of packs back in the day either. Oh yeah, they grew up in very hard times, dude. You don't think you could buy Ripple anywhere right now? It Not on any official platform. You kind of like got to go like directly through people, which I like less. I think it's not really protected as much. Jungle was everywhere. I did have a lot of Jungle and Fossil in my binder from when I was a kid, but I had Team Rocket and Base Set. I even had some first edition, dude. I don't even know, like, it must have been like the first packs that I bought when I was really, really young. See, they were a smaller company back then, though, dude. So they weren't making as many. That's so crazy that like you had Base Set but not Team Rocket. I had Base Set too as well. Good first break. I mean, to put it to you this way, Kill Steven, the reason why Black Triangle error packs exist was because they were such a small company that they didn't want to waste like the foil that covers the packs. That's the whole reason why they did that. A company that's that large, like they would never do that now. Guaranteed they would never do that now. But like I was trying to remember, like it was like the most off places that would have like a stack of Japanese packs to buy. I think like one was like a video store, and like another one was maybe a gas station. Like on TV? Really? I don't remember them selling Pokemon on TV. I think I was too young for that. Probably not on my channel. They got me to badger my parents to buy VHS tapes on commercials. Like you could get like, what did we buy? I think it was like JJ the Jet Plane VHS tapes. Here's the thing of it, Steven. You could tell when someone's being greedy, and you could tell when someone legitimately has to charge a certain amount because they have to pay for their electric and their rent and all that. Oh, 100% some of them were fake. There wasn't any regulation back then. They were selling Fugazi Pokemon cards out of like the quarter machines. You know, like those quarter machines where you get like you get like candy or toys out of it. They had ones with Pokemon, but like they were fake ones. But we try to be as fair as possible, Kill Steven. That's for sure. Shipping is free on those. For the Zard, I mean, if we do get some, we'll let you guys know. It wasn't a set on its own, and I'm not gonna have like a huge order for that because literally it's just a promo. No problem, dude. You get anything good out of the first couple? He's already snagged 3 boxes? That's good. Anything crazy? The first booster box I bought for myself, like, and I opened, was... I'm pretty sure it was Evolutions. Like, right when it came out. Because I found my way back to it, like, during college. Because I missed it. Don't you worry. When the time comes, they will reveal themselves. I would say don't venture too far away from the website or the stream to miss an announcement. Oh my gosh. Alt arrow. I mean, since release, we've pulled still only 2. What? Vivid. That was your first booster box, and you got like one of the rarest hits known to man. That feels good. Better be free first edition booster boxes. What's a first edition booster box sealed going for? Probably like 100 grand. Yeah, that's fair. For sure, Tetsnick. I'm not sure of the exact date yet. Glad we're on the same page. Hey, if Ripple hits like $10, hey, that might be within reason. Just do breaks for free for the rest of my life. Pulled your second out of the Target mini binder pack. Wasn't that from me? Someone got a Hyper Pikachu from the mini binder pack. You will own Pokemon? Yo, then you could actually listen to me. Just put me at head of product development. You ain't got to pay me. We're going to promote the guy who came up with jumbo cards. We're going to promote him to the title of janitor, and then we're going to fire him the next week. Keep him in limbo for like a week. Make him feel like real bad. That's crazy though. I mean, yeah, you could just start Real Man Land. I think like the most recent like thing that people made crazy amounts of money on was Bed Bath & Beyond, and now they're just nuked into the ground. You'd have like $2 trillion. I feel like that would be such a headache to manage when you do like the initial sales of that. You'd have to pay capital gains, so 15% of that, just to never have to worry about it ever again. I have a feeling if you had that amount of like cryptocurrency to offload, they would like, don't they have like maxes in place to like what you can sell? Lion with an iPad. That's a very specific name. I like that. Thank you for the follow. Dude, you know what the long game is for me? I'm just slowly accumulating Microsoft. They're legit. I could see them going to like $2,000 a share when everything calms down. Did you, bro? Alt Aerodactyl? Did he get it from the box for me? Because that's awesome if he did. Welcome. But the reason I say Microsoft is because they own every video game now, like literally. And I feel like whenever you read like stock breakdowns, they never talk about that. You want it to grow up into a regular sized Doge? That'd be good. You're a Luda? Nope. No faces, buddy, who got the all arrow. That's awesome, dude. Congrats. He changed his name? All good, dude. Welcome. What is that badge? Is that TwitchCon? Okay, so I went to 2019, I think. If that's the badge. Or was 2019 lockdowns? I think it was 2019 or 2018. You bought into that after it crashed? I think we have like... I forgot which one it was. I'd have to look at it. What's hilarious, it's not really cryptocurrency, but it's kind of like the same realm of it. When Classic WoW was like all there was, just regular Classic WoW, not TBC or anything, Classic WoW Gold was more valuable than like a couple countries' currencies, and people were like selling it and literally like making a living off of it. Like in-game currency. I don't think there's been anything similar to that. Okay, so I was there in 19 then. In San Diego. Might have walked right by you, dude. We didn't even know. I was at the Logic opening for Blink 182 on the Padres field too. That was sick. We went like 10 deep, dude. We went with all the boys. That was fun. It's a good time. The one thing I will do differently, though, we rented a house, like on an Airbnb, because it was cheaper than the hotel. But driving and parking every day instead of just being at the hotel, at the convention center, it's day and night. What do you guys play? True. You could do that too. The scooters, dude. I feel like I tried renting one and it would never work. Like they were just like all over the place. So Milwaukee used to have that scooter, same company, same program, and they stopped doing it because people were like just dumping it like in the lake and in the river, and they were just like, okay, we're not doing this anymore. Which I don't know why, but people just tend to do that, I guess. You lived in San Diego for 3 years? It was nice out there. It was nice. I wouldn't live out there, that's for sure. It's way too expensive. I don't know why you would want... Like, I get that it's beautiful, but, like... You really gotta like never not work to afford to like just, you know, live in a very, very small apartment. Oh, okay. That's the way to do it, honestly. I used to live in Chicago. I live in Wisconsin now. Still within like pretty close reach. I'm like within an hour from where I previously lived.
For the brakes, you want them in these boxes or in those boxes?
Whichever ones.
Are they not gonna fit in those?
Those.
I'm asking the cardboard box, or you want them in these?
I want them in those.
And you want 9 of each?
Yes.
So there should be 45 in here?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you. Pittsburgh? I wonder if Jimmy James, if he still has a place out by you guys in Philly. You used to date? That's nice. I think I remember you telling me that, Steven. Yeah, I got a house in Wisconsin. I think it's coming up on 2 years. I think, right? Dude, I don't even know anymore. No, you didn't? Hey, listen. Pokemon is Pokemon. Solid amount of hits. In the first 2 breaks, they've been pretty. Couple, you know, full arts and nothing like crazy yet, but plenty of time. Plenty of time. Oh, did you answer me? What you said you went with your gamer friends? What do you guys play? I need more empty ETBs. Hold on. Wow, it smells so good. Burgers. We got a lot of fries. That's good. I'm stealing some of these. Yes. These are mine now. You cannot have them. They're mine. You guys are getting Evolving Skies. Well, maybe not getting, but I'm using Evolving Skies ETB boxes. They actually look kind of cool on the outside. World of Warcraft. It sounds very similar to my group of friends. We're all playing classic Wrath of the Lich King. Dota, dude. We played Dota like on Warcraft 3. We played Dota 2 for a little bit. But we eventually like switched to League, and then nobody plays League anymore. But right now we're hardcore into Classic Wrath, which is a good time. We got our first raid tomorrow. I'll stream that. And I'm main tanking. Your boy. I'm a Death Knight. $7,000? Who's your main, dude? I was really good at Venonancer and Razor, the electric dude. I was never like crazy good at that game. League, I got up to like Diamond. But yeah, it was just a different game entirely. They still have input delay in that game, and I don't know how. Like when you click, it takes a second for your character to react. If you ever played Legion TD in custom games on Warcraft 3, they made a standalone game, and I've bought it and I've been playing it, and I'm like legit. I'm in top 2,000 right now in the world, which is pretty cool. It's a fun game. Pretty much every hero mid player. Okay. You main tank every time you play WoW also. I main tanked in when we replayed Classic through TBC, and then that was on my Warrior, and now I'm main tanking with my Death Knight. I'm excited. Wrath of the Lich King Classic will be the last one I play, or at least, get super sweaty with in terms of trying hard. Crystal Maiden. Jakiro, dude. Dude, Jakiro, it didn't feel like a support, though. Jakiro could pop off with some damage. Yakiro. Occasionally played Hitter Dragon. Oh, man. Game just isn't the same. Dude, it feels really good. Because when I played Wrath, that was... My first max level character was a Death Knight. I didn't level it all the way up, or raid, or do anything. I kind of just, did dungeons or whatever, PvP. So to, play the game in the actual raids as we progress, it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm really excited. I got all my pre-raid bits, dude. Been running around like maniacs, just power farming around the world heroics. Shipping out the boxes. You had a blast opening with Steven, drink some beers. Ordered 2 more and just got them today. Gonna meet up. Dude, that's a good time. Like we were talking about it earlier, as a kid, I never really had the opportunity to open a full booster box, but as an adult, it feels just as good. Retail? I mean, yeah. I haven't played since, Battle for Azeroth, and I played it for a month and did not want to play it anymore. Classic Wrath is going to be so much fun. I'm so excited to get into the raids tomorrow. We're going to do next 10-man. Silene. Dragonflight looks cool, but Wrath has my full attention. I'm gonna go full out. I'm gonna go for Shadowmourne. And I basically promised my buddy, I was like, I will play until we both have it. And after it, obviously. I went for Thunder Fury in Classic, and I never got a binding, literally, to drop. And I had all the materials for it. And it sucked. Made me sad. This time around, I'm getting it. Yeah, Mega with the Rampardos. I mean, it doesn't sound bad. Like, if I did something like scam people or just was like a piece of like human garbage and you didn't choose to support me, I mean, it's not any different. It's justified. I'm kind of like it. I guess for that game, I don't really like love Blizzard per se, but you know, I want to play Wrath with my friends. They had a lot of bad things happen. I'm thinking since Microsoft bought them, though, I think that they're going to clean house, make it good again. I don't know how they went from being like such a powerhouse. Well, I guess I do. It's when they got bought by Activision. But like they were, I remember like Hearthstone just went to mobile. That was #1 on Twitch forever. Then Overwatch, Heroes was on its way. I mean, Microsoft doesn't lose, so they just if they see something that they don't like, they'll get rid of it and fix it up. They legitimately own like every video game pretty much. Who's got Dragon? Hey Jedi. You like this? 'Cause I like it. That stuff happened because of the acquisition of Activision. They were making all the decisions. They were essentially siphoning off and giving them less and less resources to put out a good game or, you know, put out a good thing. Adamant Krabby. What's the method for doing that? Like, do you just spam a bunch of eggs? I'll do a playthrough when they put Alpha and Omega Ruby and Sapphire on the Switch. And I'll stream that. From now on, it's going to be like WoW until the end of time, pretty much. Nothing stuck in queue. That was quite a stack of evolving. For max raid done and spam eggs until you get better and better stat babies. Okay, so once you get a better stat baby, then you switch that. That is now the person for the eggs. I used to do that in Arc. Like, I think it was like last year. I was just like itching to play it. I missed it. And I like rented a server and I was like doing like stacking mutations. which is like you get plus health. Okay, that's good. Then that's the new. It's not easy. I never did it like on official servers because I played on PvP servers and your stuff was gonna die. Like never get attached to it. But on a server that I rented that I only allowed access to myself. Oh my gosh, that's disgusting for steel. It was a lot of fun. I was trying to like breed an army of T-Rexes to like do all the bosses solo. We had to have like a spreadsheet to see what mutated, if there was a mutation. Yo. Who's got steel, by the way? Jamie. That is such a sick metagross. And water. Alternate. Jamie as well. Jeez. Aren't those like the small bird, like the flying dinosaurs? I think I had 22 females, so I could get like 22 rounds of eggs. I hated when it got a good color, but not a good stat, and then I just had to like kill it off. I'm like, oh, dang it. It's a good way to farm prime meat too. Electrode. I was doing it with Argentavis's too, and it got like a green mutation, so I just kept that one, and I named it Natu. Looks so sick. Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about, yeah. We played that game when it first came out on a PvP server. It was so much fun, like raiding and building and all that. And the game was just ruined. They made bad decisions. There were people just mass raiding servers and taking up all the spots and spamming chat so no one could defend or log in. Dude, Arc like would destroy your graphics card. I think I had like a 1070 at the time, or a 1090. No, was it? I think it was. No, dude, it was a 980. It was a 980, and it would just cook my graphics card because there was just so much to process in that game, and it wasn't like optimized at all. Arc 2 is supposed to come out. I saw, but I'm worried they spent all their money on virtual Vin Diesel instead of actual developing the game. Conan Exiles. Hey, that's a feature that everyone was waiting for. We are family friendly in here. That was like, that's probably the line where I'll like leave it at. On the gaming channel though, it's all out. No, you're good. That's like, literally like you hit the gray line like perfectly. You landed on it. It's not like I would ban you or anything. It's just sometimes people get belligerent and I ban them. I like that song, but it doesn't belong on this playlist. Racket. What is going on with that top loader? Well, we got a Rayquaza break 3. I have to update the packs open too. I haven't done that in a little bit. Kingler. Hey, thanks for the $1. Appreciate you. And thank you for the 5,000 bits earlier. That was very kind of you. Love you. I opened another giveaway, right? Yeah. We went apple picking this Saturday, past Saturday. I've been like demolishing apples on a daily basis. I'll eat like 4 or 5 of them. Too good. We went, there's someone local to us. It's like some dude's backyard, and they have an entire orchard back there. It was like walking distance from us, which I've never seen something like that before. We got like an entire like big like bushel basket for like $25. But there was wasps everywhere, like literally. Just hello? You just open the door and walk away? Why you do this?
No.
Want me to grab something? Here.
So I'm gonna clean up yours.
Okay. Ow.
I'm gonna do some of all that.
Yep. Figure something out. Can I close the door again?
No. This one has brakes and then that one has brakes.
Just grabbing stuff real quick, guys. Hold on.
Oh, yeah, so I got a sled box.
Yeah. Thank you. Okay. I gotta randomize a brick 4 through whatever else we have full. 1-4, 1-5. Just give me 1 second, guys. I have everything ready to go. Got the big one coming up now.
She's gonna head out. Do you have, or should I just let it add up?
Let it add up. I don't know. Four times 2. Oh, dang you. Almost completely caught up here, guys. I'll randomize and we'll be good to go. Lion with an eye patch, thank you for that sub. Very, very kind of you. Welcome to the family, my guy. Alright, 1-4, 2-7. This big one's gonna be fun. Alright, last couple names here, and we are good to go. I'll just randomize up to 6 now. Whoever followed, thank you. If you haven't followed the gaming channel, !gaming, I'll be on there tomorrow. Oh my god, random eye itch is hurting. just got to print. All right, let's line it up. I'm not letting go of my prediction for the gold Snorlax. I think it's going to happen. So do you have to obviously like breed the Dittos for stats too then? That's so many layers. But I guess once you have like a perfect Ditto, then that's a good starting point for anything. Oh, you can't. So you got to just go through RNG of catching a good one then. I did not know that. I learned recently that the egg that you get in Gen 2 from the daycare has a ridiculously high chance to be shiny. I think it's like 25%, 50%. Okay. Just grabbing another water, and we will begin. You go to a specific den where Ditto spawns. See, in my head, I know you're playing Violet, but in my head, I was like thinking about the mansion on Cinnabar. Hold on, grabbing water, and we'll begin. Okay, I can still read your comment. So mine has 31 IV. Now you need one with HP. Okay. I wish Pokemon had mutations like Arc did. If you bred them, it would be so sick. I think Pokemon should have color mutations, or at least like different shiny variations. With the 4 middle stats, got it. And nature is just RNG, right? All right, let us begin. Dude, I was watching a YouTube video of like the most like crazy team combinations, and this one had like 3 or 4 steps, and it had to be a double battle, and it basically made it where the Pokemon that were attacking couldn't damage his Pokemon because of like it was a combination with Delcatty and Gengar and swapping their passives, which Delcatty makes everything normal. It was probably like the coolest thing I've ever watched, like in terms of like that combination of stuff. Oh, this is nothing, dude. You should be in here when we do a record break or when we do an actual feast. I think the record break was 2006 packs or 2008, 7. Hyper Trainer. Brian. It is a lot of packs, though. It's a good time. Is it not connected? Hold on. And I really like those YouTube videos where they do, like, how can you beat the game with a certain Pokemon challenges. J-Rose has, like, an entire database of, like, the fastest Pokemon completion time and the slowest. I think Dragonite is still number 1, or Mewtwo. But, like, he has them as a starter, like, level 5. And he tries to beat the game as, like, efficiently as possible. Sylvia. The one with Shuckle is hands down my favorite, though, because I hate that Pokemon, and it's so hard. He literally has to abuse Defense Curl and Roll Out to be able to beat the game. is our number one of this evening. Michael. Very good. Getting closer and closer to 300. Congrats on that Zard. Looked pretty gradable too. Slacking with the Rayquaza. Kyrie. Basically, it's the most efficient way in terms of potential in obtaining cards. So there's a list of names. These are the people who bought into the break. You buy into the break, that gets you a spot. A spot gets you a random type. I randomize the list of names, randomize the list of types. Whatever you end up next to, that is your type. Anything that is reverse hollow to the highest rarity goes to each person's type. So if there's any sort of shininess on the card, it goes to whoever has whatever type. Everything else, so the bulk, evenly split between everybody. So if you were to spend the same amount of money on just buying the equivalent in packs, you're going to get a lot less when compared to like what you get in a break. On top of that, if you get a hit and you want to get it graded, like after getting it out of a break, you can also pay to have us submit it to PSA. It's simple, straightforward, it's very fair. And the way that I make these breaks, it's to everyone's benefit that every spot has solid potential. Gyarados. Yeah, that's about it. Fighting is the underdog? That's hilarious. There is no underdog. There are no bad spots, because every spot has the potential to pop off. Fighting like might have the most hits pound for pound. Depending on what sets. Gyarados. Clean head for water. Ooh, that gold trainer. Evolving is, as usual, popping off for us. Sorry, needed to hydrate. There you go, dude. Love it when stuff comes together. It's like me getting ready for pre-raid Biss, even though I'm going to replace those pieces with better ones from the raid. I can't get a stupid trinket to drop and bracers. I got my weapons that I needed. I got everything else. Excuse me. Trainer, Opal. Pidgeot. Aerodactyl again. We gonna see the alt today or what? Sorry, I'm just remote getting into queue. 6,000 in queue. That might be perfect timing, actually. How long have I been doing this? It was 5 years last April. 5 years. Doesn't feel like it. Feels like it just started. I was doing it part-time when I first started, like when I would get off of my 9 to 5, and then this became my full-time. Happy to say that. Almost 3 years, dude. Thank you. 1 month off. That's such a long time. But yeah, dude, it's been an honor adding to everyone's collections. It's been a good time. Here, dear. This is on the scent of steel. This brick already has a good amount of heat. Very good. What do we got here? Hyper trainer, dude. Seven will be the last one for tonight. Too slow to join? Pretty solid box of Astral so far. Machank. Could get the alternate Machamp too. Yo. This Shadow Rider, though. No, Machank. You going for a ride? What? Like Machamp, but Machank. Oh, now I understand what you're saying. No. Oh, I know what you're talking about, yeah. Trainer going off. No. Not really my game. It was fun at one point. I just got sick of it. Alternate Sneasler is dark. Very nice, Jordan. Gold Ice Rider. Oh my gosh, dude. I accidentally hit the air horn, sorry. Pidgeot. Magnuson. It's always a clean electric hit. Sneasler. Dragon. Probably gonna have to open a couple more top loaders. Got that one too? That's a good looking card. I like Magnezone. You could definitely say that, Modern. Yep. Were you not here for that announcement? You were no, yeah, for sure. I was just making sure you saw the update too. Sometimes people don't see it on Discord or hear me talk about it. So just so everybody is aware, release in the week after is one package. The rest of it will be another package that you should get updates on tonight or tomorrow morning, depending on if anyone's there to scan it. Man, these yawns are hitting me tonight. It's been a long week already and it's Wednesday only. Doesn't stop. It's hitting me really hard. Oh, I'm not even tired. It's just the yawns were hitting me. For whatever reason, sometimes I'll just get hit with like a yawning spray, but not be tired. Rayquaza. It's a good looking Rayquaza. Wicked Clowns, thank you. Appreciate you, dude. No, this is Evolving Skies. Yeah, no Rayquaza, and that would be Giratina. It doesn't stop, dude. I don't know what's wrong. What's up, Imagine? Breaks are going good. We saw an alternate Rayquaza out of Evolving a couple breaks ago. Garbodor. Hope everything's going well with you as well. I can't stop yawning yet. I'm not even tired. It's just yawning. Alright, last stack magic. Maybe a Zard for the road here. Psychic. It's almost like it's like my body just is yawning because it wants more air. Well, you're in the right place. Congrats on the move. Raichu. Don't mind me. I'm just, my body is like yawning, but I'm not tired. I don't know what's going on here. What is going on with that pack? Jeez. Had a race. Nice, nice. What's everyone think of Primate Ghost type evolution in the next game? That's interesting. I didn't even know about it. Nick went to the Dallas card show. It's a good time. Went to the one last year, I think. 2 years ago. Fighting Ghosts is an interesting combo. But been done before. Marshadow. I think they need to bring back Mega Evolutions because they were really, really cool and I miss them. One of your storyline Pokemon. All right. What's our canines? Made it a watertight. I wish our canine had like 4 or 5 rarities in this set. I don't know why it didn't. Oh, gotcha. Now I understand. All right, number 5. Ciao, amore. All right. Good luck, everybody. Sandaconda fighting. Nate. Zorak. It's a good looking card, dude. Very good. Cricket. Fighting the underdog, huh? With half the hits. That's an interesting take, you know? Is it going to be dubbed right when it comes out? If it's subbed, I ain't watching it. All I know is they put all the Rush Hours on Netflix, and I've binge watched all of them about 4 times. That you do not know. Out of all the Rush Hours, 2. 2 is king. 3 is probably the least. It goes 2, 1, 3 for order of rank. When people say that like sequels are always worse than the original, Rush Hour is prime example of that not being true. China, I'm Michael Jackson. You're Toto. You mean Tito? Toto's what we had for dinner last night. Psychic. So you have to get 6 layers of HP in the breeding. Is that how that works? And then you take like whenever it gets the higher stat, then that becomes the new breeder. It's a process, but you have to do it if you're playing competitive, I would imagine. Grinding for perfect IVs. I heard it was a big problem that people were using like cheated in or hacked Pokemon. There's been a couple of YouTube videos on that. Not layers of HP per se. Okay. But it is layers of stats where if you get one that has HP on it, then you want to get the other 2. So you keep the one with HP and you keep doing it, right? I think. Well, okay, so there's a max to attack then, right? What I mean by layers is kind of like Arc, where if it gets a health mutation, like a health stat increase, you then take the Pokemon that came from that, who has the health stat increase, and then you keep going, and you can keep like getting better stats. You can't do that? So you pretty much just have to like keep breeding until you get multiple increases in stats on one. Okay. Could you imagine though if you could stack one, dude? Just stack attack all the way up, hit someone with tackle, and it just one shots them. 31 is the highest. Got it. But once you get 31 in one stat, you take that one and you breed for the other stats, right? Or that's not possible? Maybe I'm complicating it, but I think that would be pretty cool. Actually, you know what? I got some pre-made now. Every stat randomly rolls 0 to 31, so 132 chance to get it perfect in that stat. Right, but you ideally you wanted a 31 in every. Okay, so you can kind of. It'd probably be like next to impossible to get a 31 just all in one go, just RNG. So it's not even guaranteed that it'll keep the stat of the parents. So you can't do like abuse it like that. That's yeah. Makes sense. Very interesting. I definitely like I'd say that like most games I play I'm a min maxer, so to speak. Like to do like the most broken stuff, the most like OP. So like if it's stacked stats, I would be hooked. If both parents have each of the 6 stats perfect, you can only guarantee 4 of the 6. Yikes. Can the stats be higher than the parents? So he's talking about an item that makes it so it'll pass. No, I'm saying if a parent has, let's say 20, can the breeded Pokemon get higher than that? Yes? Okay. So, like, there's certain things you can do to, like, kind of manipulate it, but not much. That's a grind, dude. So, like, the more high stats that a parent has, like a Pokemon, it can help it, but it doesn't really help it. Jeez. I forgot what the odds were on Arc. It was like 1 in something to get a mutation. That is very gradable. Sandwich. Well, yeah. Then you have to get a good nature for it too, which I didn't. I never paid attention to that. Like growing up, I feel like that wasn't. You had to like look for that info. It was like the same reason why, in my head, using a move like bulk up or like defense curl was always a waste in my head, because it's like, wait a minute, I could just damage every turn. A turn that you're not doing damage is a waste. So you could just spam Everstones and keep rerolling until you get a good one. I'm sure there's like only a finite amount of games probably though, right? Oh, okay. So ideally you get the good nature on a Ditto, and that's the breeder with the Everstone, right? Is Adamant the best one? Not really? That's Zapdos. You want Destiny? Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. I guess it would be better to have that be the consistency. And you could use that across different Pokemon. Gotcha. So there's always going to be like something that's kind of like left up to chance. That's, for competitive, dude, that's got to be a nightmare to set up for tournaments. The lower special attack. Right, so then it all depends on the move set. Because only certain moves are affected by special attack and attack. Is poo-poo anyway. It's poo-poo anyway. No stat changes, so that means like it can't have its stats reduced in battle, like even through like Intimidate or anything. What's funny is, like, whenever I did a playthrough when I was younger, certain playthroughs were harder or, you know, easier. It was probably all dependent on like if I rolled high IVs or if I had a good nature, and I just wasn't paying attention to that. No. I forgot what I said. I kind of rambled a little bit there. Gonna have a higher cap to the attack stat. Oh, okay. But like, if you want to play like legitimately in a tournament, you have to breed for all this. Like that takes so much time for prep. I'd have a team of all shinies just to swag on people. I'd bring my T-Tart from Pokemon Go. It was a shiny, perfect IV. Hello. Oh.
Called owning a dog.
No, that's a vacuum. So
Yeah,
goose.
but all the dog hair is called
Oh,
owning
no,
a
I'm
dog.
joking. Like for physical attacker, you want adamant nature, 31 IVs in attack, and 2. Jeez. Dude, that's got to be such a grind. Nature can vary because of coverages or if they have bad speed inherently. Jeez. Are you allowed to use held items in tournaments? Or is that like dependent? I don't think you are actually. Now that I've watched, like, remembering like replays. Never battled online. Oh, I thought you were talking about tournaments. Not be, dude. You're just doing this for the art, the enjoyment. I appreciate that too. Water is Avery. I mean, dude, I completely get it. That's how I am with WoW. Like, I want all the best items. A lot of them are RNG based, and it's just you might not see them. You gotta have good luck. They're allowed in tournaments. I mean, there's got to be exceptions to those rules, though, or like restrictions, because certain held items are broken. Right. I mean, I forget what the max. I think it's 20 mutations, and I was just doing just straight up like health and attack. If I got health or attack, I kept it. It takes a long time. I started like keeping a couple just to like be able to like farm like meat to the other dinos and whatnot. You notice like when you get like 10 stacks of an attack mutation, it hits so hard. I thought it only worked up to 20. Because it's more complicated to get the mutation. That's the thing, too. And then if you got the mutation and it was not a female, it was a male, you had to go back and breed it to the original female in order to switch the mutations to the other side. How do we know if we have a slab coming from January, February of last year? I would have showed it on stream, and we would have contacted you. We send out emails whenever a card that you got graded with us comes back, so we let you know. Gotcha. See, I was doing it the traditional way, just RNG. Just a, like, you know, a little side project. What stream was that? I have to go back and probably clip it, but Jose, I'll double check for you to make sure. If you didn't have a card, you didn't get contacted. I'll ask Nick if there's any graded cards we haven't sent out yet, but I believe everyone's accounted for. So you might be in like one of the next submissions coming up. I don't even remember which stream it was because that was a while ago. It was like over a month.
I found my calculator charger.
Your calculator? Thank God. Now we could do calculations. Clueless. There's a lot of hits this break, man. A lot of hypers. Feels like a feast. Steel. Avery. I was breeding the dino specifically to try and do the boss fights solo. It was fun. I really enjoyed building in that game too. So I just rented my own server and locked it. Hyper Trainer. Jeez. What a trainer this break. Sangly. Very good. Solid hits right here. Very good. All right, 7 sold out. Let me randomize it. Let me get the list done first. And that'll be the last one for tonight. All right, let's randomize. And then I get to eat some food. All right. Good luck, everybody. Just a reminder too, I will be live on the gaming channel tomorrow. Drop it a follow, ! Gaming. I also give away gift cards for here on that channel. Will be our first raid of Wrath of the Lich King. Maybe your boy will get a weapon. Whimsicott. Oh, I'm sorry. I was just excited to open it. What the heck? Sometimes I just get so excited to open. Thank you for telling me. What you got? You got electric? I'll pull you some electric heat. Or you got trainer? Return with beer? What you sipping on, dude? What you got? Since moving to Wisconsin, I've had spotted cow, which is like what they're known for, because you're only allowed to buy it within Wisconsin. Probably a new favorite, honestly. It really is. Got to keep it light for work in the morning. I'll occasionally have it towards the weekend. Oh, dude, spike cow is like, it's delicious. Yuling Flight sounds like a like an actual like video game. Captain Morgan and Diet Coke, huh? Spiced rum like a pirate, like Captain Jack did. Trainer gallery? I mean, hollows go to everyone's type. Hits go to everyone's type. Everything is by type if it's not bulk. So all correlating to each person's type. So this is textured, so it's top loaders. Trainer is its own spot. Trainer is a very strong spot in terms of, like, the reason why a trainer is that much better, in my opinion, is your lowest hit is a full art. Like, there's not like a regular V version of a trainer. So if it pops off, you get all the hypers and golds. Ooh, that clean water. That's that high quality H2O. Perfect stat. There you, I feel like that's quick. Like the potential for it finishing early is pretty low. Perfect stat Krabby is awesome. So when it evolves, it keeps the stats, right? Because that would suck if it, like, you had to, like, survive another dice roll. Duraluda. Heading 3 or 4 stat. Gotcha. I'd imagine the way that you'd like speed up that process is you have it done multiple times at once. That horizontal integration. Oh my gosh, that's disgusting. Aaron. That is not easy. Little thick on the bottom, but I think that still grades well. I'd say potential for a 9. Then the gold Snorlax in this last stack of the evening. Probably, right? I mean, that just makes sense. Aaron might be sleeping already. Rhyhorn, huh? The 3 Pokemon I always have in my party are Gardevoir, Salamence, and Metagross. The other ones are kind of just auxiliary, but if I could have those 3, those are my 3 favorite to have in a party. I feel like those 3 cover a good variety. There's a little bit of overlap, but it's, you could play to different strengths. Never used any of those? Oh, dude, Gardevoir smokes people. I never realized growing up that Steel is the most busted in terms of typing because it has the least amount of weakness. Are those meta Pokemon? I feel like there's too many Pokemon for something to be meta. Yeah, that's fine. Salamence kind of is. I just like Salamence. I think he's cool. Trainer. Richard. His Mega Evolution is kind of sick. Well, I like to... For me, I'm a person who definitely plays for the end game, like the Elite Four. So I like to have like a good, you know, type coverage. This is the last one. And a gold trainer for the road. Richard, last pack magic. I don't know. I never really thought of that because meta doesn't really matter unless like you're doing a challenge or something. Just a reminder, guys, !point gaming. Drop a follow. I'll give away some good stuff. I'll be live on there tomorrow around the same time. Be my first raid of Wrath. Barraskewda. Barraskewda. I don't think I've ever used Barraskewda. Yeah, I made an announcement on Discord. Let's see who wins the Beige Bucks booster box. Winner is Tetsnick. Congrats. Otherwise, not great. Well, guys, that is the end of it for tonight. Drop a follow to the gaming channel. If you haven't, promise you, you won't regret it. And you could swear in there. But I love you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow on the gaming channel. Otherwise, here on Friday. Keep an eye on the website. We'll have some breaks posted. Love every single one of you. Good night.